Lucifer is back, but is he still bad to the bone, or are we getting a slightly softer side to him now? So Lucifer Season 2. First video I ever did was for Lucifer Season 1. It's probably really awful, but there it is. It's on YouTube now. And I've just finished watching Season 2. Wanted to have a chat about it. I really like Season 1, obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't watch Season 2. If you haven't seen it, it's quite an interesting concept. Basically, the concept is that Lucifer, yes, the devil, you know, with the horns and the red and the flames and hell, he's got bored with hell, as you would, and he has decided to move to LA, as you would, and ends up teaming up with a detective and sort of goes on this sort of crime solving spree. So obviously it's LA and it's the TV show, so you know people are getting shot and killed all the time, and Lucifer's helping the detective, or in this case it's actually Detective Decker, ably performed by Lauren German, and we have Tom Ellis, should I say, still playing Lucifer, doing a very charming, enigmatic, quite funny, very good with the opposite sex, and I think it's sometimes the same sex, and just basic with everybody. Also, his brother's back as well, so we've got D.B. Woodside playing Amenadiel, and we have the very interesting character of Mazikeen still being played by Leslie Ann Brandt. And again, all the other characters that we had in the first season are really back in the second. One of the main changes, though, for Season 2, and I don't think I'm doing a spoiler here, I can't remember if it comes up in episode 2 or 3, so mini spoiler, you have been warned, is that Lucifer's mum is here. Now, I'm not entirely sure on the biblical connotations of this, because I mean this is just a TV show, it's just a bit of fun. But yeah, Lucifer's mum, which I was watching and I thought, wow, yeah, that's an inspired bit of story writing. Well, I hoped it was going to be, because where do you go with that? I mean, I don't even know of any biblical references towards Lucifer's mum, but really an interesting concept and well delivered. And we also, again, mini spoiler, we've also got another one of Lucifer's brothers pops up into the plot. So you've got the normal kind of individual episode stories. Generally, somebody gets killed, Detective Decker goes along, Lucifer goes along as well, and there's the normal solving of the crime. But then you've also got the sort of story of Lucifer and his mum and his brother and the shrink and all of those characters sort of bobbing along in the background as well. And yeah, really good fun. If you liked Season 1, you will like Season 2. I'm sure of it. In fact, I think I preferred Season 2 to Season 1. Because I think there was just a bit more going on and I just found it all entertaining. If you did not like Season 1, I really don't see that you're going to like Season 2. It's very much more of the same, but maybe just turned up to 11 slightly, with the introduction of these new characters and a bit more kind of padding out of the world in which the story is being told, if you like. Is this an amazing kind of scripted TV masterpiece? No, not really. This is the kind of stuff this is like my favourite guilty pleasure type TV. You know it's junk, but you still like it. The TV show makers, they know what they're giving you. They're giving you kind of what you want. You've had a long, hard day at work. You want to be able to put your feet up, forget about your brain. Your brain's tired and you just want something silly to entertain you. And this does that. It just, you know, in a bite-sized chunk, you watch it, you're like, yeah, it's great, I'm being entertained. Actually has quite good viewing figures. I was just reading earlier, apparently it's got better viewing figures than the TV show Gotham. Surprised me. And apparently it's also been green-lighted for Season 3. So if you've enjoyed Season 1, maybe you have started or are yet to watch Season 2, great news, there is more to come, because they end it on a cliffhanger. I'm getting to the final episode, hadn't noticed it was the final episode, a big thing happens and you're like, oh wow, what happens next? And of course that's the last show. You're like, because you really want to know. And to me, that's always a good indicator of a TV show when something happens and you're really dying to know what happens next, and you want to click, you want to do that binge-a-thon of watching, you're like, oh, well, I've got to see what happens next. Oh, I've got to wait for the next season. To me, that's always a great indicator. It's a 4-star TV show for me. As I say, we know it's a kind of a guilty pleasure in a way, but yeah, enjoyable, fun. Watch it, you'll have a giggle. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.